Here we presents the top 5 best coffee grinders. Starting at number 5, Bodum BISTRO. The Bodum BISTRO is a great grinder for the beginner on a budget, looking for an intro to the world of manual coffee. Bodum clearly had that in mind when they made this grinder, as evident by its design, features, and affordable price. The Bodum BISTRO burr grinder looks less like a dull kitchen appliance and more like a fancy restaurant gizmo. Its appearance alone may convince you to place it front and center on your countertop. But its beauty isn't just skin deep. These burrs might not be the best in the market, but they will leave any blade grinder biting the dust when it comes to consistency. Additional features: Bodum has fitted this machine with a friction clutch. What that means is that, if any stones get into the burrs, the grinder will make a rattling noise indicating the stone's presence. That's your cue to switch off the machine. It's a nice touch in a budget grinder. Hopper and ground spin. The transparent plastic hopper has a 7.8 ounce capacity, but it is the ground spin that's Bodum BISTRO's ace up its sleeve. The 11 ounces container is made of borosilicate glass, which helps discharge the static from the ground coffee beans. So there's no need to worry about spilling fine coffee dust all over your kitchen when pulling out the ground spin immediately after grinding. Bodum BISTRO electric coffee burr grinder is an entry-level gadget without any extra features and a limited range of grind settings. But the consistency of each grind is far better than what you can get with a blade grinder or even some of the cheaper burr grinders. It will definitely elevate the quality of your drip machine coffee by a couple of notches. And even if you're eyeing that DeLonghi espresso machine, then the Bodum BISTRO might be a good companion for it. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4, Capresso Infinity. The Infinity Conical burr grinder is one of Capresso's best sellers. Whether you prefer a French press brew, a shot of espresso, or even Turkish coffee, the Capresso Infinity has got you covered. The precise steel burrs and the low RPM motor are excellent, especially for the price you pay. You can expect them to last you for years. However, the housing is made of ABS plastic, which might not stand up well to rough handling. It's worth mentioning that Capresso does make an Infinity model which is a heavy-duty zinc die-cast housing. A metal case is a more durable option than the ABS plastic model. A downside, though, is the increased weight. At this price point, you shouldn't really expect to find a burr grinder that lasts you for years and years. However, with a little TLC and regular cleaning, it can last up to 5 years if you grind just for a couple of cups of coffee every day. And should anything go wrong within the first year of purchase, you're covered by Capresso's warranty policy. The Capresso Infinity is an entry-level grinder, so it is quite simple to use. It does take a bit of getting used to, though. This coffee grinder comes with a timer dial, which you can set from 5 to 60 seconds. The Capresso Infinity coffee grinder has a lot of things going for it: a good, low-speed motor, high-precision stainless steel conical burrs, decent build quality, and a mostly consistent grind. It is a solid, entry-level option for anyone looking to buy an electric burr grinder. If you're getting into the craft coffee game, mostly drink pour-over coffee, and are on a strict budget, pick up the Capresso Infinity. Halfway of my listed number 3, Porlex Mini. The Porlex Mini mill is the coffee lover's ideal travel companion. It is durable enough to accompany you on any kind of trip you may be taking, and can grind consistently from espresso to French press. Though it has a grind capacity of just 20 grams, it is a fantastic tool for people who typically brew just 1 or 2 cups of coffee at once. It should come as no surprise that the Porlex Mini has a very limited grinding capacity. With a maximum of 20 grams of coffee at once, you can only get about 1 to 3 cups of coffee per grind, depending on your preferences. However, given the sharpness of the burrs and the way the grinder fits in your hand, it is not too hard to grind out another batch if you are brewing more coffee at once. While brewing upwards of 4 cups with regularity may be challenging, if you are a traveler who most often brews just a couple cups of coffee at a time, the Porlex is about to become your new best friend. The Porlex Mini is the most portable hand grinder on the market. The stainless steel exterior provides a high level of protection to the ceramic burrs on the inside, so you can toss the grinder into your travel bag without a second thought. The Porlex Mini Mill is the ultimate grinding tool for the traveling coffee enthusiast. Though skeptics may not have thought it possible, the designers of Porlex managed to build a lightweight, precise, durable, and consistent grinder that is still small enough to fit inside an AeroPress. While the size definitely means sacrificing capacity, it's well worth it for campers, digital nomads, and vacationers who want guaranteed delicious coffee on the move. Coming in at number 2. Rancilio Rocky. When it comes to making a perfect cup of coffee, many factors influence the deliciousness of the final result. Sourcing the best espresso beans, using the right equipment, and perfecting every step in the preparation process. One of those key steps is grinding the beans. The correct grind size is crucial to achieving the correct extraction. The beans need to be ground finely to get a tasty espresso, but when making pour-over coffee, medium coarse grind best uncovers the interesting tasting notes. The correct grind size is even more crucial to brewing a delicious cup. If you try to brew an espresso shot with coffee that is too coarse, the result will be under-extracted, acidic, watery, and even sour. And if you try to brew coffee in a French press with beans that are ground too finely, you'll end up with a bitter, unpleasant-tasting cup with a lot of sediment. And nobody wants to drink either of those, right? If you own an AeroPress and want to experiment with different grind sizes and extraction times to match your taste preferences, not having a grinder will limit you to a great extent. The Rancilio Rocky is a part of the commercial lineup of Rancilio grinders. The commercial standards mean that the grinding burrs are ready for higher demand, constructed from high-quality materials, and have exceptional consistency that ensures great-tasting espresso shots. This is where Rocky shines the most and showcases its quality. When it comes to performance and design of the Rocky South Dakota, its stainless steel construction and high-quality burrs make it a durable machine that can withstand semi-commercial setting, let alone making espresso at home. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. And number 1. Baratza Encore Conical. The $145 Baratza Encore burr coffee grinder might strike you as a pricey luxury. It costs more than entry-level burr grinders that start as low as $40 and $20 bladed spice grinders. The Encore can, however, process whole coffee beans into high-grade grounds of uniform size and texture, essential for making coffee that's consistently good. This plus the Encore's many coarseness settings make the machine perfect for coffee enthusiasts who'd like to up their home grinding game. There's always a downside, and in the case of the Encore, that's low grind speed. The grinder's bare-bones construction and lack of extras such as a scale, screen or basic timer won't impress those who crave a user-friendly or flashy device either. For that, you're better off buying the sophisticated $200 OXO on Barista Brain Conical burr grinder. While the OXO's grind quality and coarseness settings can't quite match the Encore's, it's vast and weighs its own grounds. Standing 13.3 inches tall by 5 inches wide and reaching back to a depth of 6.3 inches, the Baratza Encore is slightly more compact than the OXO's Barista Brain grinder. Despite its smaller footprint, the Encore is almost half a pound heavier. The extra weight, combined with a tough plastic chassis, gives the whole machine a durable, almost bulletproof look and feel. Other than its sturdy construction, the Encore shares a profile common to many powered coffee grinders. On top is a transparent bean hopper that feeds whole beans toward a pair of conical burrs that rotate closely, though with a small gap between them. Made from heavy steel and driven by a strong DC motor, these burrs also have grooves with sharp edges to assist with grinding. I also found the OXO grinder easier to clean manually since its top burr has a thin handle that makes it a snap to remove. The Encore's removable burr by contrast has no handle, so you must manipulate the part by its tiny plastic tabs. It's a far more frustrating setup since the tabs are often made slippery and tough to grip from a coating of coffee oils released while grinding. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.